contract is an international purchase order which should be signed by both the buyer and the seller before a legally binding international trade can take place between them. Getting an export contract, therefore, is a very critical step in the export value chain. However, many find it difficult to obtain because of the knowledge gap in understanding trade terms. You know, by the time you are talking to a buyer, you can't even understand the trade term he's talking about. You don't even understand the technical details involved in the trade term. It becomes difficult to get that buyer's attention because if you tell him, if you are telling me that you have done it before, number one, any buyer wants to know. They will ask you, have you done it before? Have you shipped to so and so place? Give us evidence that I've done it before. By the time you don't have those evidence and you don't understand trade terms, then you begin to doubt the authenticity of who they are dealing with on the other side. A contract sourcing agent therefore can assist exporter or seller to get export contract and earn a commission based on total contract value. So this DVD is actually designed for people that want to look for buyers. So you don't have a job, you are a young graduate, you want to know how to look for buyer online. Whereas this will teach you practically, you also have to go online. I'll give you some website where you can go to read and read more to be able to understand the business in detail, understand the whole idea of international trade in detail. A contract sourcing agent, if you engage one, should search for buyers of commodity through all the avenues available to him. He will negotiate prices for you, of course, give you feedback, payment method and payment terms. He will negotiate that with the buyer. He also bear all the cost of product analysis and sending samples abroad. So, if you contact a buyer, recently I contacted a buyer on Let's Slack. We have already talked about, we're already negotiating prices. Now, I've sent product analysis to him because we've done the analysis. Now I have to send samples. So I've dispatched sample to him and the sample is already on the way to China. Now, what does that suggest to you? This sample is already on the way to China. It's a cost to me. Those are the costs I have to incur at this particular point in time as an intending exporter or as a contract sourcing agent, as a broker. These are the costs I have to incur. I'm also going to incur the cost of product analysis. So I'm going to, because if I'm telling a buyer I want to sell a product to you, he will ask you, what is the purity of the product? What is the constituent of the product? Whatever question is asking me, I should be able to answer that question. And that's the essence of bearing the cost of product analysis and sending samples to the buyers abroad.